Hey, so guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been forever. I couldn't really upload any reactions, but this is not a reaction technically to a music video, so that should be fine. Because of copyright, you know, copyright strikes, I have to at the moment, so I don't want to be playing with that. I hope you understand. I will be back in August, hopefully, to make reaction videos, but right now I don't want to be taking any risks, so yeah, don't you just love copyright strikes? Anyways, so I thought I could make a video and share my opinions regarding the final lineup of Produce X101 and the name. Wait, let me just talk about the name. Oh, before that, spoiler alert! If you haven't watched the final episode, or if you haven't seen the final lineup, nor the name or whatever, I will stop you right there. Like, click off this video. I don't even know why you clicked this video if you don't want to be spoiled, but yeah, spoiler alert. With that being said, let's just move on. I was saying the name of the group, X1? Is that how you pronounce it? X1. It's a cool name. It makes sense, but kind of like, that's just lazy writing. But then again, like, I think it's the name that makes the most sense, but it's the one that is the most like, yeah, we saw it coming, you know. I don't know what you guys think. I don't think they could have done better, but I think it was just expected for it to be that, you know. But the thing that I want to focus the most on in today's video is the final lineup, because every season, every year is the same shtick, you know, is the same hot topic. It's been rigged. Mnet already had its like final lineup, blah blah blah. And I think it's not surprising anymore. Like, can we expect this group to have the Rookie Award at Mama, for example? Yes, obviously. Like, this is how the industry works, I guess. Has it been rigged? Possibly. Am I happy with the final lineup? Yes. This is the first time I have felt this content about the final lineup, to be totally honest with you. And this is also the first time that my top picks make it. Like, I didn't have the courage to watch the live streaming yesterday. I was just like, you know, on Soompi and like refreshing the page over and over again to check the contestant that made it into the final lineup, and I was like scrolling and refreshing endlessly until I saw Cho Seung-yoon, and I was like, hell yes! I was like, you know, hallelujah and everything. I was yes. I was so freaking happy. As I read, he is the only contestant to have never dropped ranks during a season, and it's just insane. It just shows how with like determination, good work, hard work, talent, and how nice he is. Countless times he's proven that he is just an all-rounded artist and an idol, you know. So I was just like so freaking proud to see him there and to see him that high up in the ranking. I was like, yes. And overall, the lineup was pretty close to the one that I originally wanted. So let me just share with you the one that I wanted, like the top 11 that I created in my head. So Cho Seung-yoon was obviously my top pick. Then in no particular order, I have 한성우, 이진혁, 김우석, 김요한, 이은상, 송유빈, 남도연, 김민규, 송형준. And the 11th member, I was like, no, it's too much pressure to be choosing one. Where I know I have like literally no say in the final lineup, as we are like international fans, you know, which I think is not fair. We should have like a percentage, like maybe 15% of the votes. And so when I saw the final lineup, I was like, damn, this is actually pretty cool, close to what I was expecting. This season, the very first time I started watching it, I was like, I thought something was missing in that, like the wow factor. And then eventually I just started growing attached to the members much more than the season 2. I ended up being much more invested in this season in comparison to any other before. This is the one final lineup that I'm the most happy with, and that I really do consider like really standing 100% and like buying the albums and everything. However, there's like a few downside to it. Like every season there's one or two members that you feel should have been in the final lineup, and you're kind of like disappointed, and it's a shame for them not to have made it. But in my personal opinion, I was surprised to see Hangyul and Minhee in the final lineup. I'm happy that they're here because I was personally also rooting for them, but I was surprised to see them, you know, whereas I thought Mingyu would have made it like 100% when they revealed the top 10 and there was only the 11th place to be announced. I was convinced it was going to be Mingyu, you know, because throughout the whole entire season he was given a lot of like screen time. He was always very looked upon and everything, and he was, I thought, a fan's favorite. And for him not to make it at the end, I was like, what? I mean, I'm really happy that Unsang made it, because ever since that like petit thing with like, you know, that game with Usok, I was like, I just fell completely for him. I was like, you're in my top 10. Top 11, sorry. And the two other members that I personally thought should have been, or like deserved at least to be in the top 11 is Jinhyuk and Song Yubin. For me, Jinhyuk was, you know, they pulled kind of like a Samuel or like a Chonghyun or a Biko on him, because he and Usok are part of like Uptencha, you know, and as it was the case for New East, they chose only one member of that already debuted group, and Usok was voted, you know, to be in the top 11, but I also think that Lee Jinhyuk deserved that spot, because throughout the whole entire season he did amazingly well. I think I saw it coming, him not making it, but I was still hoping for him to make it, because I was like, he deserves it and it's undeniable. And the other, again, I saw it coming, Song Yubin, I think it's a shame. I think they have amazing vocalists in the final lineup as it is now, but I also believe that Song Yubin would have brought something definitely like special to the group. Maybe he did not fit the concept that they had in mind, which I believe is going to be like more badass sexy. And that leads me to talk about the, you know, how during the second season 101 debuted, but also JBJ and Reigns debuted. And I already saw fans like create a 9-member group with the members who did not make it into the final lineup, and I was like, let's make it happen again. This would be such an amazing opportunity to see them work again together. But I don't know, I think that would be amazing. But then again, some of the members that are put in this like imaginary group, like such as like Jinhyuk, also have intention to go back to, and Byungchan has like Big Ton to go back to, you know. So like Song Yubin also have My Teen, right? My Teen with Gukon as well. So I'm conflicted. I want them to debut as under a new group, you know, but I also want them to go back to their original group, and thanks to the show they would maybe get more exposure or more popularity and stuff like this, you know. Me personally, I chose to stan the group. I mean, stan is a bit too soon to say, but I'm really glad to see the members who made it, and I think I will be supporting it and be like invested in the group for once. Like the other seasons, I was always like following it the season and follow the group after that as well, but I was never really that invested in the group as much as to like buy an album, for example. Maybe it's also because I am now older, like every season I age, you know. And so now whenever I see like younger contestants, I'm just like, oh my god, you're the cutest, I need to protect you, you know? Maybe that's like my mom's side coming out. But yeah, anyways, that's my thought on it. I would really be interested to see what you guys think of the final lineup, if you are like satisfied with it or not. And also I was thinking of making, you know, every season I make this like top 11 stages of my favorites, and I will be posting it on my Amino story, but I will also be making a video that I will be posting in August, I guess, once my first copyright strike ends. And hopefully it will be okay. But yeah, I will be posting a video with my top 11 stages, you know. Just saying, if you want to share yours, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.